further ado, let's give him a big hand. He's inspiration for all of us. He lets us know that as black folks, we are, as all folks, not just black folks, all folks come from Africa. That's where we started. And that's where we're gonna go on. Ladies and gentlemen, the Jimmy King Collection. so far? How many of you, this is the first time you've seen Jimmy King stuff? Oh, great. So we got some newbies here. Well, Jimmy is here for a lot of our major festivals. I know he's at the African Street Festival. I'm not sure if he's at BAM, but I know African Street Festival, yes. So now you know who he is, and when he's coming back, pick out a piece for yourself. Because it's almost like Mushu says, when you wear Mushu, you wear yourself. And as designers, we are creating for you. We create for ourselves, well, we become you once we let it go. You know, sometimes it's very, very hard to let it go. But we make a living out of this, so we better let it go, you know. But I've always admired his ability to match up things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just wrote an article not too long ago for a paper that Sister's Place gives. They asked me to write an article on the revolution of fashion for myself. And the first thing I thought about was, I'm from Georgia, born and raised. Came up during the late 40s and 50s and 60s. We didn't see African fabrics, didn't know. Even though we thought we were from Africa, we didn't have the artistic stuff to do that with. And I remember when the civil rights marches and stuff came, that's our first time seeing African-based clothes. Because we grew up with, you know, wearing kind of subtle colors. If you wore something that was too bright, they tell you, you're too dark for that. But those black skins, those chocolate skins are the ones that these colors pop off of. They did not want us to know our own beauty. And now we are free. We have the free dome. Dio Rose Benjamin has a song and poetry called Free Dome. Free your dome. And you find out who you are. So it is my honor and pleasure to have these magnificent artists, and especially him, coming, born, and raised in the continent. He just came back after 3 months celebrating his 70th birthday. Isn't that beautiful? This next designer we have, I've known Lisa, I know it's been 15, 20 years maybe now. Well, she's a baby, I'm not. You know, I knew her when she was crawling. But designers have different points of view. Some of us like the fabrics, and if most of us have tried all different kinds of things. When I first started out, I did hats, I did jewelry, I did everything, and I settled on the clothing, basically. Lisa has this gift for our free dome. She has freed our domes literally with these hats that she makes. I love how she does throwbacks to not only our history, but the history of us being in this country. You know, how we have always taken whatever we've had and colorized it. Remember when we used to be called colored? Yeah. We still colored. We all those things. Colored was not a bad thing to be. I love that word. When they start to call us Negro, I said, I don't like that, Mama. That sounds too much like the other word. And they brought that word to us for that, you know, so we could devalue ourselves. Now, it's so good to be my age and to know all the things that God has brought to me through what has happened in this country and in this world to free me, free my mind. Now we're finding out that all of the things that we've had to shutter and keep down is a part of our beauty, is a part of our power and empowerment. This next artist, come on out, Lisa. Let's have a talk with Lisa McFadden. Okay. Lisa, we've known each other for about 15 years, haven't we? Longer, I thought so. See, I told you she was crawling when I was a teenager.
I've been in the Bronx for 12 years. Yeah, I didn't know you before.
Yes, right. Well, tell us a little bit about yourself, what your motivation is.
Okay. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming out.
And so nice to see so many familiar faces and some new faces. I moved here from Atlanta, both have that in common, and started in Bed-Stuy in Brooklyn, which is where I met Brenda. And I started making hats, particularly the Crush Cap, which is my signature hat, for over 20 years. So it's definitely been about 20 maybe. And started doing that in the Bronx, in Brooklyn. And I've been in the Bronx for the past 12, 13 years, I think. I started to make hats full-time for my brand, Lisa McFadden Millinery, 10 years ago, so I'm celebrating 10 years. I'm in the middle of that. Thank you very much to you. And recently I actually did a celebratory fashion show for the 10 years. Thank you. I have a few of those pieces, which are more avant-garde pieces that people are not familiar with, that I create. Most people do know me for my casual hats, like the one I have on. You'll see some of those in the beginning, and then we'll kind of move toward the more the handmade pieces that were in the show. So I hope that you'll enjoy them. It's just a little peek at the evolution of the 10 years of the brand and celebrating the Crush Cap and the Crush brand as always.
Thank you so much, Lisa. Ready, and take one home. Everybody need a hat, because culture reigns.
be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind.